Our main course will be awesome guests talking about love, life, and relationships. Your dessert, a sweet treat selected by your chef and host Jazzy. The Love Cafe. It's not just a radio show, but a movement of love. So come break bread with us every Wednesday, noon to 1 p.m. on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Hey, this your girl, Jazzy. Man, I am so glad you all are here with us at this lunch date. We have it every Wednesday, by the way. Yeah, every Wednesday from 12 noon to 1. And the thing about this lunch date is you get to bring a guest with you. You don't have to just show up by yourself. It's not just, well, it is pretty intimate, but it's not that intimate that it's just the two of us. So anyway, I want you to make sure you go ahead and hit your share button right now. And today we're going to be talking about when it rains, it pours. Oh, that's usually a bad thing. Oh, Lord, it's raining or somebody's going through something. When it rains, it pours. We're going to talk about the other side of that. That's what we try to do at the Love Cafe. Talk about that which is positive and uplifting. And so that's what we're going to do. So why don't we start off? You know how we do it. You know how we do it here. I think we got some Ernest Pugh. How about that? Come on, share this. Let your folks know.
Let your glory fill this place. Let your all-consuming fire fill this tabernacle and purify our hearts. Around us in this place, want you to breathe new life within us. Send a refreshing love, purify our hearts. Let your glory fill. Let your glory fill this place. Let your all-consuming fire. Yeah. Yeah. Surround us in this place. Breathe new life. Oh, yeah. Someone, let's ask for the rain tonight. Let's ask for the rain. Say rain on us. Somebody needs him to breathe. Oh. Shower down. Shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Lord, breathe on your people tonight. Shower down, shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Let your glory fill. Let your all-consuming fire fill. Surround us in this place. New life within us. Yeah. Come on, let's ask for the rain all over the house tonight. Rain on us. Oh, breathe. Jesus. Shower down. Shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Hallelujah. Lord, breathe. Oh, shower down. We need your power. Send your spirit, Lord.
Shower down, rain on us. Yes, I'm looking here and I see a lot of you all are here with us. Make sure you hit that share button. Man, that song is so very powerful, because we look at rain and we would use that expression. I was just saying, when it rains, it pours. Sammy said, yeah, that is the truth. The air conditioner, dishwasher, and dryer broke all in the same day. The devil is alive, but God, so is God. So let's talk about this word rain. I want to throw something out there that, and I'll put it, say a little bit about it. I put it out here. Where did I put it? I put it about the rain. And I got to find my notes. Here we go, right here. So let's talk about what rain is. There's three things that rain does. And even though we'll talk about, boy, it's rain. When it rains, it pours. When rain is naturally good for cleaning the air. So rain cleans, it refreshes, and it removes pollution. Y'all think about this. A lot of you all that suffer from allergies. Yeah, let me say it one more time. Rain cleans, it refreshes, and it removes pollution. So if it feels like all hell is breaking loose, that probably means that you need a whole bunch of cleaning in your life done. You need to be refreshed, and you need to remove some of the junk out of your life. And sometimes we say, oh my goodness, it's raining, it's pouring. Sometimes all of those things, because we haven't gauged it, and we're going to go to another song here in just a moment. But sometimes, because what we haven't done is we haven't gauged where those things in our life are. And sometimes it's representative by things that are going out. If we haven't gauged where those things are in our life, it all kind of gets filthy at the same time. And so you think one thing on top of another, on top of another. There needs to be a cleansing, and there needs to be a refreshing. There go my sister in California. Yes, indeed. Hey, Beverly. So when there needs to be a cleansing, it needs to be a refreshing, and the pollution, getting rid of all that filth and everything. So anyway, how about this? We go to another song. Y'all know Kirk Franklin, huh? How about some Kirk Franklin? Here we go. I'm going to put that up there so y'all can kind of get that on that rain.
Here we go. Melodies from heaven, rain down on me, rain down on me. Melodies from heaven, rain down on me, rain down on me. Take me in your arms and hold me close. Rain down on me, yeah. Rain down on me. Fill me with your presence. Just hold me close. Rain down on me. I'm feeling that, Vicky. Rain down on me. You ready? Rain down. Come on ahead. Come on, say what? Melody. Yeah. Rain down. Take me. Rain down. Come on ahead, somebody. Feel me. Rain down. Rain down. Here we go. Come on, say it, Peter. Come on, somebody.
Melodies from heaven. Y'all, I'm trying to type and say hi and do all of the song was almost up out of here. And I was like, oh, what am I doing? Anyway, so there we go. Some melodies from heaven rain down on me. And I tell you what, that's what we do every Wednesday. We let these melodies from heaven, all about love, rain down on you. And we are just so excited that all of y'all are here with us today. I got to give a shout out. Cecilia crying, y'all. The day she hit that, she don't mind me telling you because she proud of it. That's 6'5". So y'all go on and wish her a happy birthday for me. Yes, indeed. I knew she was gonna like that melodies from heaven. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So that's my roommate from college, best friend. She one of those thick and thins. And when we talk about love, and a great example of love is someone who is an awesome friend. And not just, a lot of people say, I got your back. I'll be there. I'll get you out. And they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. But if she says she going to do it, and that's what you got right there. So happy birthday, Cecilia. Yes, indeed. So we talking about this rain thing. I'm going to shoot back up here because I want to put this out there just one more time. Rain is good for cleaning the air, refreshing the ground, and removing pollution. So it's cleansing, refreshing, and it removes. So all of those things that we talk about. Y'all know you have some little mud down there, and as the rain comes down, whether it's a hard rain or a soft rain, but what it does is it takes that top layer off. And we say when it rains, it pours, but sometimes we need some top layers taken off. Sometimes we need some refreshing. Have you ever, now this is one thing I like about the rain. When you go out there, even if it's a storm, it's refreshing. You go out there and for some reason you can take a deep breath and the air is clear. Now, all the time it don't feel good. You got these storms, you got plans, you don't want the rain. But the rain is a good thing. The rain is a good thing. So we want to do that. Another thing, rainfall is the main way that the water in the skies come down to the earth. Where it fills our lakes, we need. Our rivers, we need. It recharges underground qualifiers, we need. That means, like your plants, they got dirt and they got sun. They need some rain. And it provides drinks to the animals and to the plants. So rain is powerful. And so when we say it rain, it pours. Don't we want it to pour? Don't we want God's blessings to come to us? And the only way those blessings can come to us is that we clean out some of our garbage, our thinking, that we refresh ourselves, take a deep breath, take in and breathe in the breath of God. And then we remove the trash, the pollution. Remove the pollution. I don't know about y'all, but I spend every morning in a little bit of praise and worship so I can remove the pollution because I be having some pollution up here. So I need to do it. My thinking, a lot of times in recovery, they call it stinking thinking, okay? And so a lot of times we have to be able to remove those things and cleanse ourselves out. And it may be when it rains, it pours. But let's look at that as a cleansing. Let's look at that as an opportunity. Let's look at it like that. Let's look at it like take that lemon and make some lemonade. All right, next song we got. It's been a long time coming. Sometimes, and y'all listen, remember this, about 3-4 weeks ago, we were saying, oh, it's hot out here. We wanted a refreshing. We wanted a cleansing. We wanted to remove some of them sun rays that was going directly on our head. How about some long time coming, Layla James? How about that? Leela James. Leela James. Here we go. Long time coming.
Yeah, man. I like to talk to y'all too. Any up, time to let the trumpet sound. Tell me later, I'ma sing my throne now. Been riding for about 10 years now. Finally, the real truth is coming out. You can't stop me, cause this is God's plan. I know some of y'all just don't understand. I know you twist, you can't believe it's me. Gives me a show now. Been a long time since you heard it like this. Been a long time since you heard it like this. Been a long time since you seen it like this. Ain't nobody bringing it quite like this. I've been waiting for a time like this. I've been waiting for a time like this. I've been talking about a time like this. Long time coming, but you did it like this. Through the rain, through the pain, I'm still around. Thank God kept me on solid ground. My ship started out with many a woe. When the past got rough, he jumped ashore. I've seen many go and come. Even once some of y'all taking the road. But you think God didn't make me sing your love? Think even got it all you go. Come on, since you heard it like this. Been a long time since you heard it like this. Been a long time since you seen it like this. Ain't nobody bringing it quite like this. I've been waiting for a time like this. I've been waiting for a time like this. I've been talking about a time like this. A long time coming, but you did it like this.
Ain't nobody bringing it. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time. We've been needing the rain. Y'all think I messed up? Oh, I got a little water here. Because I messed up thinking no water. And you know, when I get to running my mouth get dry. And then y'all be looking at me and she say, oh, she look like she could do a sip of water. So anyway, and it is water. I promise you. So anyway, rain, baby, rain. When it rains, it pours. I don't know about you, but I'm looking for, as far as rain being a blessing, I'm looking for a rain blessing me. I'm looking for the drizzle and then the flow. And even if it has to pour down, those are the kind of blessings that I'm looking at, because I know that I need a cleansing and I know that I need a refreshing. That's the most beautiful thing about rain, is refreshing. I don't know about you, but when I sit and I listen to the rain, it helps me think clearer. I know that sounds funny, because how can, when it's foggy, you think clearer? Because what I did, I had put this out there. Lord, allow me to see my vision even in the midst of the clouds. That's when you really see it, because then you're not just looking with your mind's eye, but you're looking with your heart. It's part of your purpose of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. And so when we talk about, baby, refreshing, loving, rain, yes, that's what we need. And that's what we need in our lives. And what we need to do is say, Lord, when it rains, I want it to pour. Make your request known unto God. Lord, when it rains, I want it to pour. And you know what? Let me share something with y'all. The last couple of months, that's what's been happening in my life. I would say the last 2 months, it's like I'm over here. It's almost like I got these rain buckets and so many blessings are dropping in. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. And so anyway, it goes. My counselor told me I'm spending too many nights up thinking and dreaming and all of that. But I realize this: there are more years behind me than there are in front of me. And so at this point in my life, when I get ready to make a step, I think about, by the way, I have to think about my steps because I done failed by twice in the last month. But I think about the steps that I make before I make them. I have to think about it because I can't be running all over the place like I was when I was 20 and 30 years old, scatterbrained, scattermind, missing blessings because I'm focused on the wrong thing. And so with that being said, I have to be able to focus and see, even in the midst of the rain, even in the midst of all of that, I want it to all fall on me. And I want it to be in my life, because I've planted seeds. See, a lot of times if you ain't planting no seeds, you ain't want no rain. Because all you're going to have is a whole bunch of mud and a whole bunch of stickers and weeds growing up if you haven't planted any good seed. But I've been planting seed. I'm 64, been planting seeds on this earth, and I expect a harvest. So when it rains, I needed to pour at this season in my life. I needed to pour, and some of y'all might need it to pour too. All right. We want it to be organic. We want it to be organic. That rain is something comes from God. Stokely, how about that? Organic. Just like that love come from God. We want it to be organic.
You had me at hello, babe. Swept away by your voice when you said your name. You were looking so cute, put your ponytail and sweats and your workout shoes. Impressed by your confidence, natural beauty in its essence, so eloquent. From inside out, you shine bright in. She feels right, and that's everything to me. I have to say that nothing is dated, artificially flavored, I'm inundated, so fascinated. So please don't change it. GMO, not modified, original. You hear me, lady? You're beautiful. Just be you. You don't gotta try, just be you. Doing too much might change my view of you. So let it go, cause it's automatic and true. You don't gotta try, just you don't have nothing to prove. It's what you do. So let it go, cause it's automatically you. You don't have to worry, babe. Not interested in girls who like to show off everything. Girl, you come first, never will. I've searched for desperation and it's only on a train. And by the way, if by chance, I think this industry standards got me in a trance. No, you're what I like. Your shape, your size, your height. Oh, you say nothing to say, just take it. I'm dating, some days are late. Please don't change it. GMO, God modified original. You hear me, lady? You're beautiful, just be you. See, you don't gotta try, just do. Doing too much might change my view of you. So let it go, cause it's automatic. It's you. You don't gotta try, just do. You don't have nothing to do. Nothing matters what you do. So let it go, cause it's automatically. Water it with patience, shine on from your soul. Fertilize with love to make it all grow. Let it be organic, fresh, so organic. I see your natural through for the living. Yeah. It's doing too much, might change. Might get money.
All right, let it be organic. Cecilia had said on her, tears are a way of cleansing too. I'm glad that was a good segment into that, because when we talk about rain, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, child, you would have thought it was rain and I was crying so much. It is a form of cleansing. Be very aware of a person who does not cry, especially going into a relationship. Let me explain to you why. That means there hasn't been a lot of cleansing. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Since I've gotten older, I cry at everything. I walk around telling people it's my allergies. I don't have allergies, but I do. But I tell you, I cry at everything because it is a way of cleansing. So when you're going into a relationship, if that person doesn't cry, that means they haven't had a good refreshing. And even if it's crying, when you having tears of laughter, it still does a physical cleansing. So let's talk about, I want to throw this one in because, you know, we're talking about the rain. Rain in a relationship is a very specific way of giving ourselves what we need to feel accepted, appreciated, and loved that we can give to others. Question: how can I cry for you if I can't cry for myself? How can I tell you you need to be refreshed? See, we got to be very careful that we're not just sayers of the word, but we're doers of the word. So if we know that we need a refreshing, we know that we need an outpour of the Spirit of God, of the rain, that we need it to pour on us. If we know that we need that, and if we are not allowing that in our lives, it's kind of hard for us to see it in somebody else's life. It's kind of hard for us to pass that on to someone else if we don't have that rain pouring down on us. And we're going to go back to the words I use. If we don't have the cleansing, the refreshing, and then let me get it over here because I got to remember, y'all know. All right. Okay, and I still put the wrong one up there. How about that? Okay, but if we don't have the cleaning of the air, cleansing, refreshing. Refresh means it was fresh at one time, but it had to be done again. And I would say on a daily basis. I'm not talking about we needed to rain in all the time. In Seattle, it rains a lot of times. But I'm just saying we need to refresh. When was the last time you had a good cry? When was the last time you removed the pollution? I have to do it I have to do every morning. Because I wake up sometimes, boy, oh Lord. I'm telling you, I tell people when I spend an hour, 2 hours in praise and worship, it's because I needed to be a better me. I need that cleansing. I need that rain to pour into my spirit. Because what I do is I'll get a nasty attitude about something, about a person. I'll be wanting to get revengeful and get revenge. And I'm like, no, because he said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord, I'll repay. And he does a whole lot better than I do. What I need to do is focus on letting this positive rain pour out in my spirit, in my life, so that I can be a better person, so I can be the light that he calls us to be in this earth. And he does. He calls us to be light in this earth. That's if we followers of Christ. That's what it is. If we are a chip off the old block, what God says that we are, he didn't say it like that. I rephrase that. Don't y'all be going looking in the Bible trying to find out what is Jazzy 1 and 1. He said we a chip off the old block. I don't see that in here. He said that we are his, and he is our father. And if he is our father, then we carry his DNA. And if we carry his DNA, guess what? That means we a chip off the old block. Like I said, Jazzy 1 and 1. That ain't in there. Y'all gonna say she done added to the Bible. Glory to God. 66 books, and that's it. If God is through writing your story, that's fine. He's not through writing my story. And that is why at this time in my life, I need it to rain and I need it to pour out the blessings that he has for me. We better go to another song. I got to see what my next song is. Yeah, we're going to the next song. We got some things going on there. So anyway, how about let's just go smooth with some Summer Rain. How about Carl Thomas? Summer Rain, yeah. Little Summer Rain. Summer Rain.
Outside rain, she keeps me home. The quiet and conversation makes me warm. So warm, rain, sweet rain, sweet asleep that wakes me up again. My rain, sometimes I swear I swear, oh, in the middle of the night when I'm alone, I feel her kisses on me even when she's gone. Can't wait till she gets home. Hey, Mr. Sweet asleep that wakes me up again. Oh, yeah. My name. Whoa. Oh, I don't mind. If it rains, let it rain on me. I don't mind. Oh, let it rain. Oh. Go ahead and make it right. Sunshine, baby, again. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. It puts me to sleep and wake me. Oh, yeah. Call out my name, yeah. Summer rain. The baby won't be my summer rain. The baby won't be my summer rain.
Baby, won't you be my summer rain? That's what we be wanting rain on. I told y'all about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Y'all know we was like, oh, and a drop of rain fall out there, and you were like, oh, because it was so refreshing from all the heat that we had gone through, all the straight up direct sunlight. So the rain has its purpose in our lives. It's a song by Andre Crouch, and he talks about thanking him for the rain because he wouldn't know how to enjoy the sun. He wouldn't know how to enjoy the heat. He wouldn't know what refreshing was. We wouldn't know if we hadn't had rain in our lives. And if we look back, and I think I say this just about every week, if we look back at the times that it rained in our lives and it stormed in our lives, and we thought that we couldn't make it through, when we came back, there was a rainbow. If you look for the rainbow in that season in your life, if you look for the rainbow, you can see, wow, that even though it was an outpour, even though we need an outpour, we need God to do something really great in our life and pour and fertilize those seeds. The sun mixed with the rain and the soil, that there may be an outpouring in each and every one of y'all's life. I know I need it. So when I say it, when it rains, it pours, I need it to pour. Yep, that's exactly what I need. I need it to pour. And guess what? Like I said, in the last couple of months, sometimes not even knowing where it's coming from. You ever been driving and you said, where did rain come from? Why is that? I didn't know it was going to rain. We needed that. Yeah, baby. There are times we need it. And we want to understand that just because when it rains, it pours. Samuel was saying here, your dryer went out, your washer went out, this went out, all of those things going out. Guess what? You're going to get something refreshed anew. Whether it be something new or whether it be something you got fixed, maybe $5 or $10. It's going to be something new. And if we are doing the same thing, if we got the same phone we had 25 years ago, we in bad shape. Y'all know some of y'all update your Apples every 3 or 4 months. Spend all that money. That's just me. That might be what you want to plan in. I'm just saying that ain't what I plan in. But we'll invest in so many things, and then we want to just keep that. We don't listen to music the way we used to. We've been refreshed. We don't get on the phone like we used to. We don't wash. Now they got clothes wash and dryers. And I'm not there yet. The dryer help iron your clothes. I remember we had to iron everything. And I remember when permanent press came out. Y'all didn't know nothing about that. That was in my lifetime. Permanent press. And now you don't have to iron anything. A lot of people don't even own an iron. Yeah. That's what you call hope. When it rains, it pours. God blessing us with something and refreshing us with something new, something refreshed, something that's been put together better. Oh, y'all say it ain't better. Well, I don't see nobody walking around here. I don't see nobody walking around here with no horse and buggy. I don't see anyone that is walking around here with one of them dial-up phones hooked to your pocket. I don't. Act like we don't like new stuff if we want to. We said when they went, and y'all know you said it because I said it. I'm the first. I told you I'm the first partaker. You remember when they had self-checkout? I am not going to do that. That takes away jobs. How many people be in line at self-checkout? Case closed. How about we going to do some Chrisette Michele? Let's rock. Let's rock with that. How about that? Let's rock with that, Michelle.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. My name's Chrisette Michele. You can know me well, cause I got a whole lot to bring. Add a little flavor in the disco. Hope you like the tempo. Let's go, move your feet. Take 2 steps to the right, just stop to the rock, get live, get fresh to death. Now just slide to the other side. Let's do like beat to the left, to the left. All my lovely people to my left right now, get ready for me. All my happy people to my right now, move to the beat. All my East Coast people in the place to be, get ready to go. All my West Coast people in the place, just rock with me, rock. Hey, ooh, give me 116, one paper, one pen, and one studio. Let me get a verse, yeah, I got nerve. Don't need to rehearse, I just need love. So many ladies in the game right now who wanna rock with the Chris on the microphone. I've been studying Miss Billy, Miss Ella, Miss Sarah Vaughan, and Miss Natalie Cole. All my people locked up, never give out, just hold your head up. All my baby mama hard working pretty mama, just move ahead. Oh, all my downtown people in the place to be, get ready to go. All my Midwest people in the place, just rock, rock with me, rock, rock. That's right. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yay. That's right.
All right, that's Jazz's. That's my pick. You know, I have, like, for instance, every week, and just a couple of church announcements. Every week, what we do at the Love Cafe, we play gospel, because your girl Jazzy believes that the foundation of love is based on the Word of God that says God is love. There it is right there. So we always start the show off with gospel. And then what we'll do is we'll have a main course. By the way, next week, well, okay, we'll get back to that. We have a main course, and that main course is usually our guest or our topic, what we're going to be talking about. Today it was when it rains, it pours, which is a good thing. And then we have your girl Jazzy just throwing some selections she wanted to do. And I just wanted to hear that. That was my selection. So I thought I'd let you know that. And then, of course, the dessert. How we come up out of here. Sometimes it might be some dance music. Some things going to be referred back. But your girl Jazzy also prepares the dessert every week. Every week. That's what we do. Now, on Sundays, Soul Food Sundays, 3:00 is just on Facebook right now. But we're going to be all over in a minute. So anyway, but Soul Food Sundays with your girl Dion and Dee Dee, and sometimes your girl Jazzy, when they let me in. We're going to be getting ready to launch the Love Cafe After Dark. I'm going to change my voice on that. The Love Cafe After Dark, which will be coming very, very soon to you. And I know y'all been hearing me saying it, but we're getting it ready. We're getting the party ready. The Love Cafe After Dark. And then this next Wednesday, y'all know I've been sharing with y'all, I've been on like Ancestry.com and all of that. And my girls have, and I found a cousin of mine. But what's so beautiful is this cousin does a podcast it's called A Day's, Dayes Journey. She's going to be with me here at the Love Cafe. We're going to be talking about the grieving process. Now, one thing you're going to find out here at the Love Cafe, even though I want to give you the positive side of it, and we don't ever, and we talked about it last week, step one into changing a behavior and moving on when you think your world is falling apart is to go through the grieving process. Know that it is a process that must be gone through when you have a loss, whether it's loss of job, friendship, relationship, family member, any of those things, pets. We go through a grieving process. And so we're going to be talking about that. It's a day's journey. That's what we're going to be doing. A day's journey, Dayes. If y'all want to check out the podcast before that. Because one thing I found out, y'all, we grieving. Man, we are. And some of us, I don't grieve. I don't feel anything. I don't have any feelings with that. You know, I'm just good. I'm all right. We not okay. You ain't had no rain. You ain't letting no rain pour into your life. No cleansing, no refreshing. You didn't allow those things to happen. And that's what grieving does. That's what she was talking about. Tears are a way of cleansing too. That's what grieving does. So we want to be able to do it. So y'all make sure y'all be with us. The other thing is, y'all know this is going to be next month. We'll probably most likely be cooking. But this is going to be the last month that we are going to be doing the water drive for the homeless, and we give that money out to different ministries that are out there that are on the they out on the front lines. And so if you can't get out on the front lines, guess what you can do? You can donate $10. We'll get about 3 cases of water, and that'll help those people that are out there that are thirsty. Okay, that's love. Love in action. Love in action. That's the way we do it. So anyway, you can donate the $Jazz1958 or Zelle Love Cafe Radio at gmail.com. It's Gmail, y'all. I always put that double M in there. But anyway, gmail.com. If you want to make those donations, we greatly appreciate it. We finna get ready to get up out of here in just a moment. But let me just say this. Y'all go ahead and put in the comments what you want to do is you want to say, Lord, when it rains, let it pour. How about that? Let's change, put a spin on that one. Lord, when it rains, let it pour. So I want to go to our last song. I probably done mixed it up in there, but my last song, y'all know these boys right here. New Edition. Can you stand the rain? Can you stand it? If you do, pour out a blessing like that, can you stand the rain?
Here's another morning without you. Here's another day will I get through without breaking down. Haven't seen the sun since you've been gone. Like my heart I lost it when you left me, and it can't be found. How can I go on? Baby, I've been living on memories of you and me.
That was me, y'all. I done gave them the wrong song in a different group and all of that different stuff. Yes, that's what we got right here. How about we go get some New Edition? Here we go, right here.
On a perfect day, I know that I can count on you. When that's not possible, tell me, can you ever afford? Cause I need somebody who will stand by me through the good times and bad times. He would always be right there. Sunny days, everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Oh, if we know for sure, if we know for sure, can you stand the rain? Love unconditional. I'm not asking just for you. Girl, to make it last, I'll do whatever needs to be done. But I need somebody who will stand by me. When it's tough, she won't run. She will always be right there for me. I know all the days won't be perfect, but sure can you stand up in the rain? No pressure, no pressure from me, baby. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I love you. Will you be Let's go get away. Love me.